Hey guys, it's CasualNerdHammer.net, and I'm just gonna kind of do an update video of what's going on with my hobbying and what I need to get started on. So I got my General's Handbook for Age of Sigmar, and I really took a look through it, and I've been reading all the books pretty much, and I actually got some of the guys in Nerdhammer ready to give Age of Sigmar another chance and another shot. There's tournaments popping up that are decently local for me. Um, New Jersey, it's about a 2-hour drive, but I know in Harrisburg there's a group down there playing, and they're getting tournaments. I'm hoping almost like once a month. Um, so that's pretty cool, and I've just been noticing the games be getting a little bit bigger, and as I read and saw how GW has responded to the player base since the start of Age of Sigmar, I'm really kind of excited about it. Um, doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing Kings of War. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing Malifaux. I feel like I can keep up with the games as much as I can. I don't get to play as much as I'd want to. Kings of War, I don't think you'll see many battle reports that are friendly games. If anything, it'll be tournaments for Kings of War, which is okay. I'm fine with just playing tournament games. And I got some ideas with my armies and what I want to do to kind of spread out what I have. Malifaux is just there's not a lot going on in the area for it. I do want to get to some tournaments. I think there's going to be another tournament coming up at the end of March. I would like to get to that one. I'm hoping I can get to that one. I have everything I need for a really good Sommer crew. I got Wong painted up. I'm feeling like, hey Rue, I'm feeling like I'm painted nicely enough, and I know the game well enough that I'm pretty confident I can go into a tournament. I don't think I'll win, but at least I could battle report and have some talk about some Malifaux stuff. I really like how Sommer looks in Gaining Grounds 2000 or 2017, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to keep doing that. Rob and our interest has kind of been waning. The crew is hitting Magic the Gathering really hard, which is great. I mean, we have people that are doing great in that game in Nerdhammer, and a whole new round of players. It also helps that Rob and I have a store that's it's only like 5 minutes from his house, about 15-20 from mine, and they have Magic every Friday, and they have a pretty good following there. So Rob kind of took that route, and I'll probably get over to it. I don't mind Magic. It's not my favorite game in the world, just because the expense to keep going with it is pretty substantial. I know if you play a lot online, you can kind of keep things going with drafts and packs and whatnot, but that's not really here nor there. It's really a Magic channel, but it's kind of what's going on. And but Age of Sigmar, I got Beans and Rob. They're both interested in it. Might be able to pull Langle down, get him interested, and possibly a couple others. But when I start, now that I'm seeing tournaments in the area, I'm getting pretty excited. At least I have so much Warhammer shit that there's no reason why I can't have an Age of Sigmar army in play. With that said, I'm kind of thinking about what I want to do with my armies. I have I have the Death's Heads. You guys remember these guys? So these are on their multi-base for Kings of War, and this is the only Kings of War army I have fully painted, but I still think I'm going to take these off. I have the Abyssal Dwarves, and I really like how they look with the new changes to Clash of Kings for Kings of War. I'm going to be bouncing around games like crazy. So even though the Abyssal Dwarves aren't painted, I doubt I'm going to be hitting a Kings of War GT this year. Maybe. Wait, I might be lying. I might hit. There's talk about a new one kind of replacing Keystone, because Rob can't run it this year because he's having a baby. And none of us really stepped up, which is kind of sad, but the interest is waning in Kings of War for us, I think. Beans is still absolutely all about it, but yeah. So There might be another one kind of in the Pennsylvania area, some friends of ours that will be running it. I'll probably get to that one. But that also means I'm going to have a painted army, which means I will have to paint the Abyssal Dwarfs in time for that, and that'll be midsummer. I'm leery. Now that I'm thinking about that GT, and if I get any other GTs, I won't have a painted army. I could at least take these guys as Brotherhood. Yeah, so I guess I want to reach out and see what you guys think. Like, I have a good friend of mine. I have a bunch of his armies. Like, I have ogres, tons of ogres that are painted decently. Some were painted by me, some weren't. But it wouldn't take much to touch them up because, I mean, I kind of want to have a nice painted army. But that's why I kind of wanted to go with the Death's Heads, because I got the steam tank that's really custom. You know, I was thinking about using my War Altar as a Hurricanum, which I thought was pretty cool. I got my Demigryphs. I'm kind of mad that you can't use, like, like, you can only use 3, 6, 9 Demigryphs instead of, like, 4, because I have 4 painted. I don't know why that is with the General's Handbook, and if I'm wrong with that, can somebody tell me? But, you know, I got all these guys. What I was thinking with AOS was I'd make a, what is it, free guild people, free people guild, and I could use these guys as, to fill my core tax, you know, do like 20, 10, and 10, because I have 46 maybe of these guys. So they would kind of be like my front line. The Free People General, he's pretty good. He can really buff those guys. And then I was thinking of running, I have 20 Knights painted that are all custom on Chaos Horses, and I spend so much time on them. So I was thinking of there's a battalion for Old Empire. You need 4 Knight units, so I could run like 10, 5, and 5 Knights with the Demigryphs. And that battalion's like 80 points, and they get to double their attacks on the charge, which I think is pretty good. You know, run them in with the Free People, and you know, with the Hurricane backing them up, and some wizards. I was thinking about running, like, I was going to run a steam tank, which I don't know if is optimal, but I was going to run 2 life wizards behind to kind of support him and keep wounds low, and that could also help the Hurricane. These guys would kind of, I guess, would be like spearmen or maybe halberdiers. I would use them as halberdiers. And then I'm using a lot of my Death's Heads. I mean, and then my general, I throw him on horse. I have a really nice model painted up for him. So I feel like it'd be, I don't know how competitive of an army it would be. I know it would be like the best painted stuff that I have. AOS is a tough crowd with painting. It seems like the artist stayed, and then the competitive players are just kind of coming back now. But so yeah, it's kind of where I'm standing. If I take these guys off the base, I'm not going to have a painted army for Kings of War. Could I borrow one? Probably. I actually have. Oh, I also have my friend's Undead army, which that might be the answer. To get a GT, just throw the Undead on some bases. For my 1 days, I'm just going to play the Abyssal Dwarfs. I think they're too good. I think that list is too good that I have, and I just play them unpainted. I mean, I'm not really dying to paint them. But if I can make a decent list, I guess with Undead, that's what I would do for GTs. I'd just take his Undead. They're decently painted. I mean, no one's expecting drop dead stuff from Undead anyway. So that's what I'm kind of at a crossroads here. I can play ogres. If you guys think ogres are the call for AOS, I like them. I think I need some orcs or something to run as my core tax. I think the ogre bulls are okay, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure there. But I do have some options available. I was thinking if I kind of went with an order army, like bring the Death's Heads out and get them all based up on rounds, it would open up the opportunity if I wanted to go into the Sigmarines and fill in what I need to. I think I'm lacking a big monster for if I go with like the Free People Guild. Is that what it's called? I can't even remember now. Free something guild. I'm actually going to look that up while I'm thinking about it. So, and then, because I really do like the Sigmarines, but I didn't want to go I didn't want to just start a whole new army for this. I kind of wanted to mix in what I had painted and kind of expand on the Death's Head's theme that I had going. Is it free? Oh, the free guild. Yeah, that's right. Free guild. Okay. So yeah, like I have a decent amount for the free guild. Like I would imagine that those guys would be the free guild guard, and then I guess you can equip them pretty much however you want. And then I would mix in Empire Knights with the Demigryphs. Yeah, and then I could start mixing in some Sigmarines as I see fit. Like I kind of think the Steam Tank is going to be one of the first things to drop, so that's gonna require me to kind of have a big monster. What that would be would probably come from the Sigmarines. But as far as starting any of the other armies, I don't know. I'm looking to see what the most competitive stuff is, and it seems pretty well balanced. I mean, I think Undead are up there. I know Sigmarines were until the new book came out, so I'm sure they're still good. But the whole like, drop my whole army on wherever I want thing is kind of gone for them. Yeah, I don't know. What. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What direction I should go in AOS. I want to be competitive. I want to be able to play at a high level. I don't think it's going to take me long to get there. I mean, I could be way wrong. I have no idea. I've only played a few games since the General's Handbook came out, but I'm dedicated and I feel like I can play at a decent level. I don't know. I'm thinking. I know ogres are pretty competitive, but the thing is, I can't really go Beast Claw. I only have one Stonehorn and one Thunder Tusk. I'd have to invest into that. I really don't want to invest into someone else's army. If I can kind of come up with a mix for order and fill in there, I'm okay. I will buy units if it's my own stuff and I paint it myself. But I have, like, for ogres, I mean, I have a ton of bulls, ton of iron guts. I have, like, 6 Mournfang, like I said, the Stonehorn, Thundertusk, tons of characters, tons of man-eaters, tons of Gnoblar, which I'm kind of disappointed that the Gnoblar aren't better, or that they're not core for ogres. What else? Like I said, I have a ton of undead, too. Ton of ghouls, ton of skeletons, but none of the big monster stuff for undead. That's why I'm thinking undead might be really good to just make a Kings of War army out of. And I also probably have all the models I need for a Trident Realm army for Kings of War. Probably wouldn't be painted that great, but it would be definitely painted, I think. Well, no, I mean, I have to paint a lot, but I mean, I could just kind of do those quick. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm standing. I'm definitely going to start hitting some AOS tournaments. I'm going to do battle reports for them. So you can see me starting from the bottom and trying to work my way up in yet another game. Should be exciting. But look at this. I got round bases galore. Look at that. Some there. I need more horsey bases. Also, anybody that's playing AOS, I mean, is the square base thing kind of out? Like, you should be on rounds. Kind of feel that way. I pulled all the ogres off their base. Well, ogres for at least a 2,000 point army. I pulled them all off their bases and just removable adhesive them to the base because I'm looking for pine bark nuggets, and in my area it's a little early for mulching, so Lowe's doesn't have them, and some of the shops, but I'm hoping they're going to be getting them in within the next couple weeks because I want to do that in like real rocky bases for the ogres. And that's another thing for the free guild people. Like, you've seen these bases, right? You've seen my bases. Like, I have that kind of that green river running through. I'm thinking about doing the same technique for the free guild. Kind of having this guy propped up a little bit with some my land tricks and everything, and then maybe towards the bottom kind of do the green like toxic river type thing, that they're still they're still on their eternal journey, fighting on lands that aren't theirs. That's what I'm thinking about doing. It's going to be a lot of bases, because I'm just going to do at least like 40 halberdiers or whatever they are, free guild guard. Yeah, but I mean, I think it'll look pretty decent. I think it'll look alright. But yeah, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think and what direction I should go. And if you have some AOS experience and you'd like to share it with us, definitely do it. And yeah, that's about it. That's all that's going on. Thanks, guys. Battle reports, hopefully some soon.